Happy Thursday, friends. I hope you are doing wonderful. I hope you have a wonderful day. But in the meantime, come hop on and craft with me if you have nothing to do. And if you're watching the replay, that means that there's a red button. There isn't a red button at the top. Make sure you comment hashtag replay. Lets me know that you stopped by. Okay, so we are going to be creating a super awesome fence. I want mine to look, I can use it year round. So I do not want to paint it a particular color. Just a rustic white will do for me. Maybe we can add a little bit of brown to it, but hop on. Let me see if I can find my friends. There we go. All right, there we go, friends. I'm going to put these down and I'm going to show you how I created the little more rustic weathered distress feel. Okay, so I'm going to push these around. Let me make sure I send to my friends a notification. Put that down. Have y'all created a picket fence? Yeah, we should. Let me go sequence. I just need to send a notification out, friends. And if you're not getting any notifications, join my broadcast channel. I know I posted something about it a few weeks ago. Look, I'm gonna have them standing here, like so, and then we're gonna get started there while we create one. Okay, so that is takes a while, and I sure didn't want y'all to wait for paint to dry, so I was like, well, if I do one, it shouldn't take that long, right? I hope not. Good morning, Miss Tammy and Miss Stacy. How are you, friends? And Miss Deb and Miss Lou and Miss Edna. Miss Edna, I've missed you. Miss Dawn, how are you? Okay, so I did use not sea spray. I haven't used sea spray yet. Did I put it away? I sure did. Uh-oh, I'm making a big mess. Y'all, it is so hot today, and it's gonna get cold later on today. I mean, later on this week. So might as well wear something, a muscle shirt, because it is hot. It's gonna be up in the 80s today. Crazy weather. So I did use a crackle. I'm only gonna use crackle on this one, so it can look like the rest of their friends. But it is really up to you if you want to use this on. Can you see it on the thing? Probably not. It's really up to you if you want to see, if you want to put this on the front side of your picket fence or if you want to put it on the back side of your picket fence. Up to you. I think I am probably going to put it on the back side of it, so I'm not too concerned. I don't want it to be in the front. I want it to be on the back. So I'm just going to paint that white. There we go. Breaks on Facebook still, but I'm figuring out what to replay. Absolutely. I know. Sometimes you definitely need that. What am I doing? I'm over here making a mess. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and get started on this because y'all know that takes forever. Crackle. So we're going to grab some crackle. We're going to grab a sponge brush. And the thicker you leave the layer, the longer it's going to take, but the better it looks. So that literally took about an hour to do from start to finish. So I'm like, man, I am so glad we didn't do it live. I had to try it out because I knew it was going to take long. I said, well, I can do one with y'all. It's the same, right? And then we're going to continue moving on, and we're going to put a sign on it. That way you can use your picket fence all year round, and you can just change your sign instead of just having a picket fence for only a season. Okay, so it's really up to you. If you just want to do it for a season and want to buy multiple fences and create one for every season, awesome. I want to use mine, and actually I'm going to buy another one because I want it pretty long. To go kind of across my mantle. That's my idea. All right, I think we're good here. I'm gonna kind of rub it around. There we go. And then I got both notes. Awesome! Yippee! All right, so what I did is I sent a message through broadcast, and then I went to ManyChat and sent a message through there too. So I'm glad you got both notifications, Ms. Deb. And guys, just sign up for broadcast. It's or ManyChat, whichever one works for y'all. So y'all could, I think if y'all comment info or notify, it should send you a message through Messenger. All right, we're gonna use regular white paint while this dries. Hopefully, it takes forever to dry. I'm just gonna paint this white because it's gonna go on the back of it. I don't really care what it looks like. Okay, but I do want it in case it does kind of, you can peek through it. I don't want it to be brown. I at least want it to be the color that it's on there. All right, friends, what are you doing today? It's Thursday, almost Friday. Any plans? Anybody working? Anybody excited? We have a new launch today. We have our Harry Potter launch. So we have a contract with Warner Brothers now. And little by little, we're going to be, you know, launching some of the licenses from Warner Brothers. So today we're going to be launching Harry Potter, which I'm kind of a little upset because 2 years ago I did a whole, or 3 years ago I did a whole Harry Potter party for Olivia. If y'all been with me long enough, y'all, this would have been amazing. But it is what it is. I'm so excited for it. I really am. Oh, no, what am I doing? We're going to use it right now on that one. There we go. So I'm just going to dry these. Have y'all done y'all's picket fence yet? Move these out of the way. I'm going to dry these first, move them out of the way so we can move on to our sign that we're going to put on our fence. Okay? I love Harry Potter, Stacey. Yesterday, if you're a designer, they showed us the Harry Potter stuff yesterday. And, y'all, we watch, when we're bored and we have nothing to watch, we watch Harry Potter. That's how much we just laterally love it. And we will sit, and it's just a random one. We don't have to go in order. It's just like we watched them all numerous times, so we'll just pop one up. And yesterday when we were watching the video of them showing us like the new items, that's the perks of being a designer. Other than the 40% and all the other amazing stuff, you get to see the stuff early. So whenever she was saying something, she said, oh, because we have a transfer with platform 9 3/4, but she kept saying 3/4, and I was like 3/4. Yeah, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you know, you're like, what on earth? Platform 9 3/4 this way. So yeah, I was definitely geeking out yesterday looking at all this stuff, like, oh my gosh, we can do that on a sweatshirt. We can do that on this or that. I was on a bag. It would look so fun. So if you are a Harry Potter geek like us, it will be launching in about an hour or a little bit less. And it's about 10 transfers, like several size A's, B's, a C, and an F. And an F is the 9 by 9 squared. And y'all, I know I'm so excited for it. And we have free shipping. So if any of these items, even if you're not a Harry Potter fan, go check out the sale items. If you're a designer or a perks, you get the, the dollar spot section has certain or most of their stuff half off. So you can definitely get a lot of these wood cutouts, not this one in particular, but the rounds, the 9 by 12s, the little ones, the 5-inch, all of those half off. So again, the perks of being a perks member, 30% off plus your half off, which is so neat, nice to see. All right, here we go, friends. Bye, hun. All right, so I'm gonna put these away. I just love Harry Potter. We're gonna do this one. Come on. This one takes forever. That's the great thing about Crackle is that it does really well. The bad thing about Crackle is that it takes forever. You can also do it with the glue. We've done it with glue, and we like the way it looks. So both of them have their ups and downs. But that's the only thing I don't like about the Crackle is that it takes a little bit too long to dry. Especially on big projects like this. And if you want it to look really good with the cracks, can you see the cracks? Oh no, they're way too far. Gotta move my friends over. There we go. These are the ones we already did. They came out really good though. Okay. So, again, did you do your picket fence with the bar in the back or in the front? I'm going to do it with my bar in the back. I had a plan of actually putting the, you know those, the ones that you put on jewelry boxes, the little flaps. I have some little hardware, and I wanted to put one on every single one of them instead of putting a bar on them, to put them in the back. That way you can bend it, kind of like bend your picket fence. Because I kind of want it in a little barrel instead, but I need to go buy some. So today when I place my order for my Harry Potter, I'm going to order some more of the picket fence, and I'm going to eventually go to Hobby Lobby and get some of those little hardwares that, you know, open and shut, so I can add it to my picket fence and make them more round, so they can actually, I don't know if if I bend them, they might break. I'm not sure. Do y'all think that if we put enough heat on it, they might warp and be round? But then you can't put them straight again. I don't know. So anyways, that's the idea. We're almost there, guys. So, all right. It does need a little bit. That's okay. We're just going to go ahead and put some white paint on it and give it a go. And I am not going to paint beautifully because my picket fence has been out and about outside for centuries, and it's old and rustic. That's the story of my fence. And worn, and has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, no. All right. And that's it. I'm only going to give it one coat. I'm going to throw that away. And we're going to wait for it to dry. Right there. Please don't fall. And you can't see it from there. But as you can see right now, it's starting to crack already. Love this stuff. All right. Moving on. We're going to make our sign. We're going to make our Happy Easter sign for it. So you don't have to blow dry it. The cracks will automatically appear. Let me clean my desk before we end up with more white everywhere. Everywhere. I gotta go. My kids, in y'all's district, here in our district, our kids, every Thursday, they have late arrival. So our kids go in around 10 o'clock. I'm like, oh my goodness, why? I don't understand. I know it's for the teachers, but it's a little frustrating. So I have to wait for Caleb's bus, which is 9:15 here. So I'm waiting for his bus, so I'll have the garage door slightly open. And I'm really hoping for nothing to come in, because we have lots of squirrels. And squirrels are dumb. And they do the dumbest things all the time. So I really hope nothing jumps in here today. All right. All right, so I got this one from the Dollar Tree, some type, in the past 6 years. It's cute. I like it, but we're going to cut it. So this is going to be my sign. And we're going to do the Happy Easter sign here. So I just need enough space for it. So I'm going to cut, I'm going to get my ruler. Y'all, I have these rulers. If you've been with me long enough, you've noticed these rulers here. I painted, gosh, maybe over 40 of these rulers, and we did the plaid, the country plaid on it, and we made a basket years ago. Well, I didn't need the basket anymore, but I wasn't about to throw away my rulers, so I pulled them off one by one, and I use them for random things now. All right, guys, I am just going to slice it until it cuts. Let's see. I'm gonna put it right here, there. Slice it in. There we go. We have it, we cut it, and then we're going to sand it. I have to slice this because I don't feel like. There we go, friends. All right, there we go. I'd rather try to chop it off than try to sand it. I'll just sand it once I get to the edge. All right. And it's just pressed, kind of like MDF, but it's not wood at all. It's cardboard. This is just pressed cardboard. And I am going to actually round my edges. I like boards that have round edges. Same thing on this side. So just go back and forth. Something about round edges that I just prefer so much more. Okay. So anyways, what's going on with y'all? Talk to me. Alright, so now we have a board from the dollar store. And we're gonna grab, and it's pink. If you want to paint it white, it's really up to you. I'm just gonna grab I'm just gonna leave it pink. We're gonna take this out and we are gonna fuzz it. And we are gonna fuzz this. Y'all hit that heart button. I appreciate it. Hit that like button. Tell me what you're doing. And if you're a designer, you can chat with me too. I'm okay with that. All right. There we go, friends. This thing's getting on my nerves. We are going to grab this. And we're going to put this on here. Like so. I think I'm going to put it down a little bit more. So I need to make the holes at the top. Okay. Make sure you have no bubbles, which I have a little bit of trash. Just take it out. I'm thinking, should we add, thinking of adding something else. But anyways, we're gonna grab some white. And should we make it colorful? One color, two colors? We can do pink. We can do sunny side, white. You know what? Let me grab one transfer that I'm thinking. Papi esto. That one might, we might like. I don't know. I might add some of these on there. I'll think about it. And then I do need my burlap. And I didn't grab it. I'm gonna reach it. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. There we go. Because I do want to make my bunny's ears burlap. Okay, There we go. Hey, Miss Michelle. How are you? Both my Michelles. How are y'all, my friends? All right. Sorry, y'all. I got this sports bra thing with a zipper in the front. So annoying. I've worked out and it starts like zipping down. Oh my goodness. It is so embarrassing. I still wear it. I don't know why I still do that to myself, but I do. But it's annoying. Any glitters? Nah, no glitters. Let's try these colors. I don't know. This is the new ones. The sea glass and the lime sorbet. We'll see how these come out. If they're too bright, what we can do is always trace it. Okay, where are my squeegees? Right here. I'm going to put them in order because it'll probably be easier like this. Oh, be easier for us and not mess up. So we know that every 4 is going to be the same color. Because it would be mean and do the wrong colors. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to start. I know it takes a little bit to dry, so I probably should have done that too. Should have gotten those prepared. So here we go. Let's do our first 4, pick up, put down, and then continue going. Y'all, and if y'all see me mess up, it's not like y'all can yell at me and I can see it in time because there's like a 30-second delay, which is so frustrating. Hey, Miss Sharon. Laughing at me, girl. I know it. Don't I know it? I laugh at myself all the time. There we go. Miss Susan, my friend. How are you? All right, we did our first 4. Pick up, put down. That's cute. I like it. Leave it alone. And then we are going to continue. All right, I had already forgotten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's just keep on going. All right, where are we at? Green. And green, white, and yellow. Y'all see me struggling, right? I don't know. It's something about having to actually do it without messing up. There we go. Yellow, blue. And then we're going to do it again. What's next? Green. Okay, let's see if we can do it without it drying on us. What is it? White. And yellow. And I'm not done doing the bunny ears on this. I'm going to do them on my burlap. All right, now we're going to pick, I just touched the red, the R. There we go. Y'all, that came out really cute. Let me show y'all. What do you think? Isn't that cute? I love. All right, let's dry that bad boy. Move it on up. Miss Cher, I swear, I'm so tired of these things. I really am. They're annoying. I mainly wear a lot of sports bras because I know that I'm just going to go to the gym most days. So I'm like, might as well just pop, which are great. I would rather have these on than the wired or any of those that your cup don't fit right. Because whose are all the same? Not mine, that's for sure. Mine are all, they ain't even straight. So I don't know what to tell y'all. And don't you dare fall. My floor is not clean. And we're going to grab this and we're going to cut it. Just going to cut it. I think that will be good. I think so. Anyways. Yeah. And a man. Wasn't a man the one who invented the bra? Come on now, sir. we're done with these. Do y'all think that our sign, remember we're going to put ears. Do you think we should add some of these eggs on it? I think so, but tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. All right, we're going to do this in black and then a little bit of pink. So we're going to do this one here. Burlap is a tricky one to chalk on because it has a lot of holes in its fabric. So you just have to be a little bit careful when chalking on it. Or my little ones. Oh, my little ones. There you go. Come on. Yes, and eggs. Absolutely. I'm glad you like it. Hey, Miss Carrie. How are ya? Yes. Yeah, that would have been right. That's a great idea. And I was just not going to do it because, y'all, it is oh, you know what? I should have used... No. Let me see if this one works better. I'm not going to lie, guys. Sometimes I don't like using my tools to chalk on. Because it takes forever. I am like, if y'all know me, I want to be quick for everything I do in life. So, having to use these sometimes, but they are better for you because they keep you in the line. Okay, let's see how that one came out. Oh, perfect. Just don't pull it out, girl. Don't pull it. There we go. Doing the same on this side. Come on. Ugh. There. And then we're going to do some of this pink in the inside of it. Although you could just give it a brush of pink and then you'll still be fine. Come on, get in there. Okay. See how that goes. That's cute. Look at those little ears. Dry that. We're going to cut those bad boys out. And that reminds me, turn my glue on. There we go. Dry. Then we're going to move on to the next one. Okay, we're going to do this one right here. And again, do the same thing. Grab some of this black on it. Rub it. So it works great on pretty much a lot of the fabrics. It won't bleed on burlap unless your chalk is really liquidy, okay? If not, like this one is pretty pasty, so it will not bleed, which I do like. And then grab this one again. Come on. So cute. Stop it. There we go. What do you think of our eggs? Can you see them? All right, on to the next. We're going to move it on over. And we're going to cut it after. So, grab your black one more. What time is it? Oh, 9:30. Gotta hurry up. I'm sure the bus will get here in no time. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. There. Done. These are a little, okay. This I'm going to grab, put water on it, and then we're going to clean it. And we have board eraser. I'm like, where's my board eraser? Okay, I think we're done with this. So let me get this out of the way for y'all. I don't think we're going to use black again, unless y'all think we are. Okay, that one. Let me throw that in my water. And this one. And then I'm just going to wipe all this excess chalk off so it doesn't smear when we go back and forth. Okay. Well, it's still smeared. That's okay. I have a bowl of water where I usually just throw my my brushes and all my other additional stuff that I use. There we go. Clean it off. Ah. Okay. All done. Grab a napkin, clean it off. Moving on. Alright, there. Any excess, put that back down. Starting to get sticky again. Boom. Okay, where did I leave my sign? It's here somewhere. There we go. And we said yes on the eggs, right? Oh wait, well before I put our eggs, we have to put our ears. And scissors. Put that away. I'm going to grab our scissors. We're just going to cut around the burlap. There we go. Just going to look real cute. I don't know why I'm using baby scissors. I really don't. They were there. I just thought about it, like, why am I using these little scissors? Okay. I don't know. Okay, and come that down. And come back down. There. Do you remember how they were? Does it matter? I'm going to have to look at my sign again. There we go. And I just want to put them in burlap because I want to make them stand out. But you can just chalk them right on the surface if you want to. Okay? It's up to you. If it's easier for you, perfect. There's no right or wrong way to do it. It's your creation. Okay. I'm assuming this is the way it goes. There we go. Y'all, I am sweating. This weather is ridiculous. Just ridiculous. And we're going to be back in the 40s by the weekend. Okay. Oopsie. Oh, these are cute. Is that the way they were? Where's my... I think so. I think that's it. All right, let me grab my glue. I'm just going to grab this. Don't burn your shelf. Don't burn your shelf. One more. 3 for 3. Come on. Don't burn your shelf. Alright, put it back on. Turn on. You can do it. There we go. Look at that. We do need to punch a hole in here. Yep. We're going to punch a hole in here. And a hole in here. All right, this is what we have so far. What do y'all think? Egg time? You need to add some eggs? Egg time! You like it with the ears? I like it too, it stands out. I'm trying to think, do I want to put eggs or the flowers? Or maybe instead of this O, I put an egg on it. Instead of this O, maybe add an egg over it. What do y'all think? That one's a little bit too... what do you think? I need to find the perfect O to go on it. It's probably going to be a little bit too round, too weird, or something. Glad you like them, Miss Anne. All right. Let's go ahead and just, I'm just going to put them on the top. And I'm just going to put a few of them here and there. Next time, if you're going to do it and you want to do an egg instead of the O, that would be cute too. Why did I use a new one? I don't know. I'm going to put this on here. Get some of this yellow one. You can make it as colorful as you want. Uh-oh, I think that's the buzz. Caleb! Oh, give me a second. I think that's the buzz. All right, one moment, please. Caleb, the buzz is here, bud. The buzz is here. right, sorry guys, I'm back. I had to put the boy in the bus. The boy on the bus. My sweet boy. And then we're just gonna put the shimmer. Maybe one more egg right here in the middle. And we'll make that one lime green. Oh, there we go. Now I gotta take Olivia to school. That's my morning. I love the pastel. Me too. I do too. I'm not much of pastel colors like year round, but I do like the pastels on Easter. It just brings you so much joy. It really does. Maybe this cute little flower here. Don't touch anything. Maybe we should dry it. Come on. Don't get stuck. Alright, I might put some of these flowers. One of these flowers in there. Okay. And maybe up here, put another one. Alright. It's cute. I like it. Alright, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop because we can go all day with this. We really can. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Look how precious that is. Cute, cute, cute. All right, clear up. And of course, we can paint all of these if you want. That's when I say we can't stop, we can't stop. We'll just go and go and go. Because I don't know when to stop, y'all. I really don't. I can go and go and go. And to just go one by one. That's cute. And then we can grab another one and do the little ones in here. Okay. So yes, friends, you can totally paint them if you have the time and the patience. They're still so cute. And maybe just dot these right here, and then we're gonna stop. There. So cute. All right, throw that in the wash. Throw that in the wash. Where's my top to that? Now we're gonna make our fence. Or finish our fence. And one pastel. All right, so we used 2 of the new ones, the sea glass. We used lime sorbet, and then we used our sunny side, our black, our white, and I did use ballet slipper for the little pink in there. And that was it. So hit that heart button if you like our little friends. Now we're going to put it all together. Get my ruler out of the way. That. And is this dry enough? Nope, it's still not dry. Let me just kind of hit it with a blow dryer. It's crazy. It takes forever to dry. So that'll go up there. And there we go. Probably the one that I'm not going to glue on because it's taking forever to dry. It's almost there. It's just those little sections. But it did really well. Look at all them cracks. Alright. Yeah. I might just leave this one to dry while we finish the rest. Okay. Now I'm going to grab all of the rest. You can, if you want, grab some Distress ink and do the edges of each one. I wanted to add maybe some sea salt and put like little chunks of like gunk on them. But I think this will probably just do just fine. And like I said, if you want to do yours seasonal, great. I want to use my picket fence all year round. So I just want it to be kind of your traditional picket fence. And then I'll just add my signs as I go. And then you can decide if you want to add your there we go. Every time I try, it doesn't turn out. Miss Deb, check the beginning of this. We did do that one on live. It took me an hour to do these, y'all. I was not gonna do that with y'all. I wasn't gonna make y'all just sit here and wait for me to do them all, because it takes forever to dry with the crackle. That's the pros and cons of crackle. It'll take forever. All right. I'm going to do this. And where do we leave the other ones? Up down here. Okay. So you can either put them in like this. I'm going to leave a little crack on them. Just like enough. There we go. They might not even be sit straight either. But I want them to have enough space like this. Bye, hon. What happened? What? I'm on a live. You okay? You want me to call you? No. I'll call you after my live. Love you. Have a good day. Yeah, that's one of the many blessings of being able to stay home, is being able to talk to all your children when they leave. All right, so I'm going to put that like this, and I'm going to leave a little space for my last one. So I want enough of a gap. So let me grab this. Me? Yeah, I do mine for that way. For every season, I would do it too, except that I have no space for any of it, for anything here. And I have nowhere to like save it. If not, I would love to do that. All right, so I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna put it on here. But I love that idea with doing it for every season. Okay, here we go, and then we'll do it again on this side. Like so. Same thing, friends. I'm just going to kind of hold it on. Oh, I need to put another hot glue on here. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to put mine on my mantle. Okay, so this is what we have. I still need to do this last one that I'm going to put on this side. I might be able to do it without messing it up. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it without messing it up. It's still wet, but I know I'm stubborn. So it might be my crooked one because I don't know how to wait. going to be a little bit crooked. All right, so I was thinking of maybe doing 2 on them. There we go. I'm going to wait for it to dry a little bit more while I grab this. And, dish. I found my scissors. Goofy. Hold on. I'm actually going to go like this and make a bow. Sure, when you decorate. Absolutely, Miss Kathy. I sure will. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I forget, because then I keep on going and forget to send y'all pictures of how I decorate. But yes, I sure will, because I'm going to put it on my mantle. Okay. All right. All right, and one last thing. Here we go. So this is what we have. Isn't that cute? I love. Move that over. This is what it looks like. Don't touch that last one, because it's not done. This is our picket fence. What do you think? I hope y'all like it. Hit that heart button. I am going to do a, yeah, it looks legit. I am going to add a little, I will drill it later, but I did want to add it here just so it can have something added to it. Because, you know, we extra. We're just extra. So eventually, once I decide this is it, I will drill a hole on it. But for now, I am just going to glue it on. So don't forget, today we have free shipping. We have our launch, our Harry Potter launch. We have our, we have this if you need additional ones. So free shipping on orders of 65 or more. I'm going to hold this. And if I do a second one, I'll do it like that with this, or like with a different, with another one on the opposite side. It does look vintage, you know, Miss Kathy. That's what we like to do around here. So, what do you think? And then, of course, then you can have your sign on here and change it if you want. You can add it to this if you want, like this, like this. Or if you want to, if you've seen any of my old videos, I like to add little hooks on here instead. And then you can just hook like a wreath on it instead. Oh, look at that, y'all. Look, we just came up with something else. Just came up with something else. Look at that. I love this. Just like this. So, have your little hook and hook this and that. What do you think? This came out so good. Let me actually hold this for y'all so you can see what I'm talking about. Like this. I think I like this better. I think just having this green on it with our sign at the bottom instead looks so much better. So yeah, I am going to end up putting a hook on it instead, and then putting our sign at the bottom. So, or putting 2 hooks on it. That way I can just change this year round as well as our wreath. Isn't that the cutest? All right, my friends, that is it. I love y'all so much. I got to go take this girl who is already late to school. See y'all next time. I will be live tomorrow. Don't forget, let me put that. The wreath, Miss Ann. Absolutely. You see, that is what happened when you're creating. Like, it may not be what you originally envisioned, but boom, this is what it came out with, and it looks amazing. And I love it so much. And I love the sign. I love it at the bottom instead of at the top. So, didn't even think about it, but as you start playing with it, things come out. Love y'all guys. Bye. I did put the link, right? Yeah, I did. To the fans, and don't forget to add your Harry Potter. Don't forget to check your half off on the sale items if you are a designer or a perks member, because they have some fun treats for y'all. And if you're like, what is a designer or perks? Designer, you get 40% off. We have no commitments really, or none of that nonsense. And then perks, you're just one part of the family, and you get 30% off all the items. Bye guys. So click the link and I'll give you more info.